Hello everyone, welcome back to my astrology channel. Today we're going to talk about Mercury in your 7th house. I actually see a lot of this placement for a lot of people. 7th house is the house of your spouse. It's a house of your business partner, your life partner. It's a house for your mediation skills, your business itself. So that's house number 7. It's basically everybody that is opposite of you that you pretty much have to deal with. You know, you really can't avoid dealing with these people. You have to deal with it if there is something present in there. Now, if you don't have a spouse, if you don't have a business partner, if you don't have a business, then obviously you're not dealing with that. But it's really the marketplace. You know, anybody that you're dealing with on a certain basis, that's house number 7. But primarily your spouse is seen through house number 7. Now let's talk about Mercury. What is Mercury? Mercury is a youthful planet. Mercury is a planet that takes about 88 days to go around the sun. So it's a very fast moving planet. Mercury represents a person's youthfulness, a person's communication, speech itself also, and communication skills. Mercury represents their intelligence. Mercury represents reading, writing, publication, advertising, marketing, those types of things. So remember, youth, fast-moving planet, lots of highly intelligent, very business-minded, and also Mercury doesn't really hold any grudges. You know, if you have Mercury in a certain box, they don't really care. They try to move beyond the situation. So now let's put the two together. If you have Mercury sitting in your 7th house, chances are your spouse, your business partner, even your business, you know, but let's talk about your spouse. Your spouse is going to be youthful. They're going to look young, perhaps younger than you, look younger than you. And again, you guys could look great if Mercury is placing a great aspect, and we're going to get to that. But Mercury is a youthful planet, so your spouse is going to be younger looking. Your spouse is going to be highly intelligent. Spouse is going to be very business minded, should be able to get set a business and get it going. If they get an idea, they're good and easy, fast to implement it. They're going to have great education, most likely, because Mercury, which I forgot to mention, Mercury gets its education from Jupiter. Okay, Mercury is a planet that came about by Moon and Jupiter's wife having an affair. And so Moon is the father of Mercury. So Moon is not inimical to Mercury, but Mercury does not like how it came about. So Mercury considers Moon an enemy. Now, Jupiter and Mercury share a good relationship where Jupiter does consider it to be the enemy because it knows the underlying issue, but Mercury considers Jupiter to be a friend, a really good friend. Mercury got in the good books of Jupiter and learned a lot of education, a lot of knowledge, gained it. So Mercury is a highly intelligent planet who has gained a knowledge from Jupiter. Okay, so Mercury also will represent your spouse will be good at marketing. They'll be good at advertising, communication, like I said, reading, writing. They will enjoy short travels. They'll be hard worker because Mercury rules the 3rd house in the Kalpurush Kundali, and 3rd house represents your hard work and your courage. They will be courageous too. So in addition to hardworking, they'll be courageous. They'll be very friendly. They'll be very friendly to people. They can make friends easily. They will have a good neighborhood circle, you know, that they would like to make friends with, usually close friends. Those are the things that you will see your spouse have. So those are all great qualities. Now, if you have any malefics sitting there next to Mercury, say you have Mars sitting there next to Mercury. Now, Mars does not consider Mercury a friend. Now, there could be an issue, you know, that Mercury could get impacted by Mars not giving good vibes there, you can say. Or if Mercury is sitting in a sign that it considers an enemy. So if Mercury is sitting in a moon sign in Cancer, Mercury could then get impacted there as well. Now, what if Mercury is sitting with a bunch of planets like into a stellium? It could get impacted there as well. But most likely, because Mercury is such a great friend or a neutral to everybody, your spouse would have generally good speech overall and good communication skills and good intelligence, because like I said, there are not too many malefics that impact Mercury. Even Saturn is a friend of Mercury, and Venus also. So you have good Mercury there. Now let's talk about the aspect that Mercury will place on the first house. As I always say, aspect of Mercury will depend on, number one, Mercury being malefic or benefic in your horoscope. Okay. Number two, Mercury, wherever it's sitting, it being happy, the house being happy or not. So now, when you check out house 7, is your spouse happy? Is your business partner happy? Is your business doing well? If any of those three you're going to have an issue with, Mercury is not going to be very happy sitting there, and it could place a bad aspect on your first house, which is its 7th aspect. What is first house? First house is you, yourself, your speech, your communication, the things you say. Speech is seen from house 2, but it's you. It's you as a person, what you look like, how others see you, and things like that. So it could impact your speech. It could impact those are the things Mercury can impact, right? So it could impact your speech, your intelligence, your short travels, your hard work, your courage. And if Mercury is placing a great aspect, you're going to be great looking. You'll be young looking. You'll be very fast at doing things. You'll be great business minded. You'll have great skills at writing, reading, publishing, marketing, advertising. Your communication skills will be great. You'll be very hardworking, courageous, all of that stuff. As I mentioned, you'll be very intelligent. So as you can see, Mercury sitting in the 7th house, I think is a great aspect. And I see a lot of that. Now, if Mercury is retrograde or if it's combust, then definitely watch my videos on retrograde and combust, because that will give you a lot more information on how that changes a few things when it sits in house number 7. If you have this placement in your horoscope, I would love to see your comments in the description, and please reach out to us if we could be of any help. We'd love to read your horoscope and guide you in your life. And please don't forget to hit subscribe and the bell icon so you get updates when we post new videos. We post them very regularly. And also share and like the video. And thank you so much for watching.